Have you ever felt like you are constantly chasing after your dreams? Like you are running on a treadmill, working harder and harder, but the destination never seems to get any closer. We are often taught that success comes from relentless effort, from pushing against the current, and from forcing things to happen. But what if I told you there is another way? A path that is not about striving, but about aligning. A method that asks you not to act, but to simply tune in. The greatest secret to achieving your desires is understanding that you do not have to create them from scratch. You only need to select them. Imagine for a moment that every possibility, every dream you have ever held in your heart already exists. Think of it like a vast library of realities where every version of your life is already written and waiting on a shelf. The life where you are a successful artist, the one where you have found deep and meaningful love, the one where you are financially free. They are all complete. Your job is not to write the book, but to choose which one you want to read. This is what the great mystical teacher Neville Goddard meant when he said, "Creation is finished. Everything you could ever want is already here, waiting for you to claim it." This simple but profound shift in perspective changes everything. It moves you from a state of lack and desperation to a state of empowerment and choice. When you believe you have to create something, you are starting from a place of emptiness. You are telling yourself, "I do not have this." But when you understand that it is already finished, your energy changes. You are no longer a beggar asking for a handout. You become a conscious selector, tuning your inner frequency, like a radio dial, to the reality you wish to experience. The question is no longer how can I get it, but which reality will I tune into today? This realization frees you from the pressure of making it happen. The universe is not a stubborn opponent you must wrestle into submission. It is a cooperative partner that responds to your inner state. The more you try to force an outcome through sheer will, the more you are signaling to the universe that you do not believe it is possible for you. You are acting out of fear and doubt. True power comes not from forceful action, but from the quiet, confident knowing that what you desire is already yours by right. Your only task is to align your thoughts and feelings with this truth. Think about the world around you. Your relationships, your health, your career, your finances. We often see these circumstances as external forces that happen to us. We try to change them by manipulating the outside world. If we are unhappy in a job, we look for another one. If we feel lonely, we swipe through dating apps. We are constantly trying to fix the reflection in the mirror without ever looking at ourselves. Neville Goddard taught a revolutionary idea. Your outer world is nothing more than a mirror reflecting your inner state of consciousness. What you see outside is a direct result of what is happening inside. This means that to change your life, you must first change your inner world. Trying to change your circumstances without changing your beliefs, assumptions, and feelings is like trying to change your reflection by polishing the mirror. It simply does not work. The reflection will only change when you change. If you hold a dominant assumption that you are unworthy of love, the world will present you with experiences that confirm this belief. If you constantly feel a sense of lack, you will find yourself in situations that reinforce financial struggle. Your external reality is a feedback loop, always showing you what you believe to be true about yourself. This is where the incredible power of your imagination comes into play. Imagination is not just for idle daydreaming, it is the very workshop of creation. It is the tool you use to build a new inner reality that the outer world must then conform to. What you imagine with feeling, with conviction, and with persistence will eventually harden into fact. You are not just hoping for a better future, you are creating the blueprint for it within your own mind. You are building the cause, and the external effect must follow. Your imagination is the only door to the reality you desire to experience. So, take a moment to look at your life right now. What is it reflecting back to you? Instead of getting frustrated with the reflection, get curious about the source. What are the dominant thoughts and feelings you carry throughout your day? Are you dwelling in feelings of joy, gratitude, and fulfillment? Or are you living in a state of worry, anxiety, and want? The world is not happening to you. It is happening from you. When you truly grasp this, you take back your power. You stop being a victim of circumstance and become the conscious creator of your reality. Now that we understand that our inner world creates our outer world, the next question is, how do we change it? The answer is both simple and incredibly powerful. The secret lies not in thinking about what you want, but in feeling what it is like to already have it. Neville called this assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. This is the most important step in the entire creative process. You must move from the state of wanting, which implies lack, to the state of being, which is a declaration of fulfillment. The universe does not respond to your words or your wishes. It responds to your feelings and your state of being. To want something is to confess that you do not have it. When you are constantly saying, "I want more money" or "I want to find love," you are vibrating at the frequency of absence. You are focused on the empty space in your life, and so the universe, being a perfect mirror, reflects more emptiness back to you. The key is to shift your identity. Do not be a person who wants wealth. Become a person who is wealthy in your imagination. Feel the security, the freedom, and the generosity that comes with it. Live from that end result in your mind, right now. This is not about pretending or faking it till you make it. It is about a genuine inner shift. Find a quiet moment each day to close your eyes and truly imagine your desire is already a reality. What would you see? What would you hear? Most importantly, what would you feel? Would you feel relief, joy, gratitude, or peace? Immerse yourself in that feeling until it feels more real than your current circumstances. Dwell in that state. Walk, think, and act from that assumption. This feeling is the language that speaks directly to the creative power within you. This practice requires you to stop looking outside for validation. The external world, for a time, may still reflect your old reality. This is the test of faith. Can you remain loyal to your inner vision even when the mirror has not caught up yet? Can you hold the feeling of your wish fulfilled without needing any evidence from the outside world? This is the art of assuming. You are not waiting for your desire to happen, you are living in the reality of it being done. This inner conviction is the magnetic force that draws the experience into your life. In a world that celebrates busyness and constant action, one of the most rebellious and powerful things you can do is embrace silence. Effort, striving, and desperate chasing are confessions of doubt. They are rooted in the belief that you are separate from your desire and that you must struggle to get it. This very effort can create resistance and push your manifestation further away. True creation happens not in noise but in stillness. Silence is the secret language of your soul. It is in the quiet moments that you can disconnect from the fear and doubt of the external world and connect with your true power. Stillness is not emptiness, it is a state of pure presence and potential. When you quiet your mind, you create a fertile ground for your desires to take root. You stop listening to the chorus of reasons why it cannot happen, and you start listening to the quiet, inner knowing that it is already done. Your desires were given to you for a reason. They are whispers from the version of you who is already living that reality. In silence, you can hear those whispers clearly. You can feel the truth of your wish fulfilled without the static of external noise and other people's opinions. Once you have planted this seed in the silence of your imagination, your final task is persistence. The time between your inner assumption and its outer manifestation is the bridge you must cross with faith. You must remain persistent in your new state of being. This means that when doubt creeps in, you gently return to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. When the old reality tries to reassert itself, you calmly and confidently remember your inner truth. You do not fight with the old reality, you simply withdraw your attention from it and place it back on your desired state. This journey is a shift from seeking to knowing, from wanting to being. You are not a seeker searching for something outside of yourself, you are the source. Everything you could ever desire, love, peace, abundance, joy, is already a part of your own consciousness, waiting to be activated. Trust the power within you. Use your imagination wisely. Cultivate the feeling of your wish fulfilled, and remain persistent in your assumption. Live from the end, and you will find that the world rearranges itself around your new state of being, proving to you that you are always the creator of your own beautiful reality.